I remember being told to dream big, but also I felt like I couldn't dream too big. So, what to choose? Do you ever feel overwhelmed with your own dreams? And when it feels too far, too big, and sometimes when it's time to take actions, I just want to give up. It's too much, or I stay well cozy in my imaginary world where everything is possible and I dream. When reality takes me out of that state, I can get extra motivated, like, wow, let's make that happen. But let's be real, I also often get anxious. I can feel guilt for not being there yet. That version of myself, the ideal future self and how life should be. So here I wanted to open the conversation of dreams and goals by speaking about the Gate 41 in Human Design and transit that it's starting on the 22nd of January. Every 6 days we can talk about different topics that compose the whole human experience. And Human Design is good for that. You don't have to know anything about it, you just have to be human, really. So the Gate 41, an energy that is like a launch pad of imagination. It's the place where the next big dream or fantasy gets its first spark, and it's super creative. But it can also be a little idealistic. Let's not take ourselves too seriously. I mean, if we all waited until we had the perfect dream life with perfect hair and a unicorn in the backyard, we would be waiting a long time. It's a question of accepting to live out our dreams in the all imperfect glory. Be fluid as well and open about how they can materialize, right? You want a unicorn, and suddenly it's your business that becomes one. Or you go on a weekend and there is a standing pony with rainbow eyes. It really can come to you in different shape and form, from different than what we expect, really. But there is that thing. We all can feel sometimes that sort of emotional FOMO, like we are missing out on the life we should be living, that version of ourselves that seems so ideal and so far away. And that's exactly when we can give up, freeze, escape towards the phone, the glass of wine, eating all the fridge to bridge the gap we feel inside. So if Gate 41 is that initial spark, that moment where you start daydreaming about what could be, let's don't get lost in fantasy or overwhelmed by the gap with reality. Yes, we love that world, and it's like our own little next Netflix of the mind, and it's a great place to visit. But here is the catch. We are here to take an inspiration trip and then come back down to earth. It's all about bringing that dream down to earth and letting it unfold step by step in the tangible. Step by step. No, but seriously, there is something there that I understand now, and I really do my best to integrate. First, there is that saying. We tend to overestimate what we can do in 1 year and underestimate what we can do in 5, The truth is that if we let those dreams breathe and give them a little time, we could be amazed of what unfolds over a few years. So maybe instead of trying to climb that whole snowing mountain in one go, let's just take it one little base step at a time. Then yes, the steps. It might sound obvious, but we would benefit from integrating that our shiny dreams don't have to get done immediately. And don't jump to step 42 before step 2, you know? Well, there are some benefits, maybe. When you arrive at step 42 and it's already done, that's kind of cool. But, you know, the vision you have for step 42 might not be the one you have when you get closer to it. It might sound really simple, but it hit my face hard the first time I heard it. Assesses my behavior and planning strategy, and realized that I was totally tripping at step 57, hanging out there, dreaming and projecting myself, how amazing it will be, and even having the good stress of initiation, you know? I'm doing it. Then the crash when you come back from the trip and step 2 is half done on the desk. And there is another twist that I wanted to speak about today. Sometimes we are living in someone else's dream. I have been and maybe still do it in some ways, like society dreams or parents' dreams. That perfect Instagram dream that we thought we were supposed to want. And I want us all to pause, you know, and really ask, what's my dream deep down? The one that lights you up, even if it's a little quirky or doesn't make sense to anyone else. That's that dream we want to nurture. Well, it's all about balance, I guess. And between being realistic, idealistic, it can be both. Accepting the flow of creation. The realization of dream doesn't arrive like rockets, you know. They move more like waves, like tides, slowly coming closer to the shore. And when the timing is right, the timing is right. And when it's not, it's not. And the balance about not getting confused between resting or taking time to heal, which is a part of the journey, and confuse it with stagnation, because then energy rots. But it's so crucial to let our nervous system in peace sometimes. And speaking about the nervous system, I will leave you with that. There is something we can do. You know, when you have that dream in your hands, you can plan it step by step and clarify the process towards becoming. But also we can train our nervous system. Train our brain by envisioning the ultimate goal, the accomplishment of the dream, and really feel into it. How do you feel? How do you speak? What do you do? What do you eat even? Who do you hang out with? Etc. You know. I like that the brain and nervous system are going to normalize that vision of you, that dream of yours that is on the process of materialization. And many of us have been formatted to rush and always aim the finish line. You know what I think? We are in process. And if there is a finish line, better enjoy the journey.